కెప్టెన్తో సాగర్ iNews నెల్లూరు.
భారత్ అమెరికా సంబంధాల్లో కీలక పరిణామం చోటు చేసుకుంది. అమెరికాతో వాణిజ్య ఒప్పందంపై చర్చలు కొనసాగుతున్నాయని, త్వరలో అమెరికా ప్రతినిధి బృందం భారత్ కు రానుందని విదేశాంగ మంత్రి జైశంకర్ వెల్లడించారు. భారత్ పర్యటనలో ఉన్న అమెరికా విదేశాంగ శాఖ మంత్రి మార్కో రూబియోతో ఢిల్లీలో జరిగిన కీలక సమావేశం అనంతరం ఇరువురు సంయుక్తంగా మీడియాతో మాట్లాడారు. వాణిజ్య ఒప్పందంలోని కొన్ని అంశాలపై భారత్ కు అభ్యంతరాలు ఉన్నాయని జైశంకర్ తెలిపారు. 140 కోట్ల మంది భారతీయుల ప్రయోజనాలను దృష్టిలో ఉంచుకుని నిర్ణయాలు తీసుకుంటామని స్పష్టం చేశారు.
People to people ties are at the heart of our relationship. I apprised Secretary Rubio of challenges that legitimate travelers face in respect of visa issuance. While we cooperate to deal with illegal and irregular mobility, our expectation is that legal mobility would not be adversely impacted as a consequence. After all, this is very relevant to our business, technology and research cooperation. Friends, India and the United States have common interests, but they also face shared challenges. Prominent among them is terrorism. Our position in that regard is very clear. It is one of zero tolerance. We appreciate the strong cooperation between concerned agencies of our two countries in this domain. I particularly recognized the extradition from the United States to India last year of a key planner of the 26/11 Mumbai attacks. Our two countries will intensify cooperation bilaterally as also in relevant international forums. We will continue to collaborate closely on countering illegal trade in narcotics. Our discussions, which as I said are still ongoing, have covered a range of regional and global issues. So let me state India's broad position which pertains to all of them. And I would make 5 points here. 1, that we advocate dialogue and diplomacy to address conflicts. 2, we support safe and unimpeded maritime commerce. 3, we demand scrupulous respect for international law. 4, we are against weaponization of market shares and resources. And 5, we believe in the value of trusted partnerships and resilient supply chains to de-risk the global economy. So overall, this has been a very timely visit by the Secretary. I think our discussions have been very productive and I look forward to hearing his remarks.
ఇక గల్ఫ్ ప్రాంతంలో నెలకొన్న సంక్షోభ పరిస్థితులు అలాగే రష్యా ఉక్రెయిన్ యుద్ధంపై కూడా చర్చించినట్లు మార్కో రూబియో వెల్లడించారు. ఉగ్రవాదంపై పోరాటంలో భారత్ అమెరికా కలిసి ముందుకు సాగుతాయని పేర్కొన్నారు. భారత్ అమెరికా 2 ఉగ్రవాద బాధిత దేశాలే అన్నారు. ప్రపంచంలోనే అతిపెద్ద ప్రజాస్వామ్య దేశాలుగా వ్యూహాత్మక భాగస్వామ్యాన్ని మరింత బలోపేతం చేస్తామని తెలిపారు. భారత్లో పర్యటించడం గర్వంగా ఉందని రూబియో పేర్కొన్నారు.
Relations and we work at the tactical level, for example, and in many other ways with countries all over the world. So does India. And that's what responsible nation states do. But I don't view our relation with any country in the world as coming at the expense of our strategic alliance with India for the reasons I've outlined here already earlier today. On the question of the war and the look, that was a long question and said a lot of things I don't agree with, and I'm not going to speak to military tactics simply because that's not my department. I will say this to you. When this conflict began with Iran, the goals were outlined and they were very simple. And they were very clear. We were going to destroy their navy, which we have done. We were going to significantly reduce their ability to long range to launch ballistic missiles because that was the conventional shield they were trying to hide behind. And we've achieved that objective. And we were going to do damage to the defense industrial base so they couldn't rebuild all of these things. We've achieved that as well. Those were the objectives of Epic Fury. Those objectives were achieved. Those were the targets of our operation. And that's what they were targeted on. Okay? On the other hand, Iran likes to sponsor proxy groups of terrorists. And these terrorists don't care what they blow up. They blow up anything and everyone. Okay? This is who we're dealing with. Okay? This is an Iran that not long ago, through their Hezbollah proxies, blew up a Jewish center in Argentina and killed a bunch of people. This is an Iran that innovated the use of roadside bombs that killed and maimed a bunch of people, including American servicemen, but a bunch of other people. This is an Iran that has organized the assassinations and the attempted assassinations of people all over the world, including, civilians and dissidents and people they don't agree with. There is no nation on earth that sponsors more terrorism than Iran. And they've spent millions and millions of dollars sponsoring terrorism and targeting individuals all over the world, and including civilians have been caught up in that. Okay? As far as our relations with other countries, yeah, we have relations.